Hi everyone. We are about 7 days out from surgery, so I wanted to share a kind of tips and tricks as you get out to that kind of milestone marker and you're heading into your last days. So a couple of the things that I've been doing while you haven't seen me post videos is I've been having lunches with friends, just conversations, coffees, really reconnecting with certain people and just getting FaceTime. It's really important because as you're coming into that surgery time and post surgery, you're not going to see a lot of people. You're really going to be focused on that recovery effort. The people you're going to see are the therapists and the doctors, which are all nice, but it's not the same from a social connection perspective. So you really want to walk into surgery having had some quality time with people who are close to you, people you have relationships with, and then also it really puts you in a very positive frame of mind to keep that attitude because it's really 90% of the game. So on the more practical side of things, one of the things you need to think about when you're this close to surgery is more like the personal body care. Again, we're going to come back to that and touch on it in terms of your fingernails, your toenails, your hair, those things. Clip them, take off the polish removers, get the hair cut. Don't go get any hair color or dye at this point in the game. Again, you want to be as antiseptic, as clean, as fresh as possible from a natural perspective when you go into that surgery. And again, now is the perfect time to clip those toenails, clip those fingernails, cut that hair because you're not going to be able to do that as effectively after surgery. But you don't want to do it too close to surgery because, oh my gosh, you don't want to like clip the skin and have an open sore, or you don't want to like get a bruise or hurt yourself and compromise your immune system. Anything that's going to take you out of the running for that surgery that you've been preparing and working so hard for. Another tip around that is getting your house prepared for post surgery. Again, we're about 7 days out. So, all of the deep cleaning, all of the organization, all of the other things like that, carpets, walls, whatever that was for you, like it was for me, should be done. Now we're at a point of are we going to be able to keep things picked up, tidy, keep the dust away, the dander? And that's really like an every other day dry mop or wherever your circumstances are. If you figured out having somebody come in to help you clean or something of that schedule, but right now you're not going to go back and do any more deep cleaning because again, you don't want to bring up so much dust, so much dander that you could compromise your immune system, catch a small cold, because again, that's going to take you out of the running for your surgery. So hopefully you've done all of that really deep cleaning in your house to get your house prepared, put it in kind of the right order. And now in these last 7 days, you're really about doing the touch-ups, making sure things stayed kind of tidy, keeping dust at bay, really from a preparation standpoint. So the last thing with regard to that is start thinking about the day you come home from surgery or the day after. You should set up a corner or a spot in your house that's very specifically focused to your post-surgery care. So what am I talking about? Create a safe corner, a very clean corner, maybe some little bins that really identify a notebook. Write down the intervals of when you're going to want to take your medication. Get a little pill bottle that has the days of the week. So when you do bring those medications from the hospital home, you can plop them right in at the times or the days that you should be taking them. So it's out of sight, out of mind. You don't have to remember to think about that because all of your thought energy should be focused on those therapy appointments and getting that mobility, getting recovered. So little things like having your surgery station done before you go into that and not having to think about it after really goes a long way with really kind of peace of mind. Again, it's all about, I'm going to keep saying it, peace of mind, the bright attitude, because that's 90% of the game. So the more you can be prepared in these last 7 days, do these little small things that we don't think about: nail trimming, haircut, little surgery prep corner, keeping the dust at bay, those last lunches with friends, just to kind of enjoy yourself and make sure you've got yourself centered around now my goal is transitioning. I'm going into that surgery day. And now from our perspective together on these videos, I'm doing the same. So you might see me one or two more times as we get a couple days closer, but I'm really kind of start focusing on that post-surgery aspect. So I've done all my deep cleaning, I've done all my prep work, I've done my paperwork. I'm really as prepared as I can be. So my last 7 days is all about staying centered, staying focused, having a really good attitude about things, and then heading into that surgery. So when I come home with my post-care corner, my world is kind of all set up for me. all I have to think about is I'm focused on those exercises, I'm focused on that recovery, and how good I'm going to feel after the immediate pain further down the road, and I'm going to be able to do more. So when we meet each other again, it might be a couple days before surgery on this YouTube channel, but mostly we're going to start transitioning to that after surgery video experience and that real rehab and what it really takes to recover, and the pain and the suffering and the am I ever going to make it? Well, you are going to make it, and so am I. So continue to follow me, continue to kind of check back in for those as we get closer, and I hope you're doing your last minute preps as I am. Have a great night.